Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And even though I have covered accessories and gaming accoutrements in the past, people always ask me, why don't you cover them more? There's tons of different types of projects like that on Kickstarter. To that, I respond with this image. So yeah, sometimes it's better just to talk about games. Let's get to it. Treasure Hunter is from Queen Games, although that is not the important name attached to this project. That name is Richard Garfield, who I believe sometime in the 90s made some card game of note. I'm not entirely sure. Now, Treasure Hunter is an interesting game in that you are drafting hands of adventurers in order to go down through a dungeon and get as much good treasure as you possibly can while avoiding the bad treasure. Now, interesting though it may be, it's actually a premise I've seen before in games like Lost Legends, also from Queen, although they left it to die, and Yellow Games' Medieval Academy, both of those games being very excellent. So do you need another game like that? Well, the artwork is really good, so that's definitely saying something. And it is from Richard Garfield, not that his name carries all that much clout when you look at other games that he's done that have not been so great. But nevertheless, I'm willing to give it a shot, even though it is from Queen Games. Give it a look, find out for yourself. Last year, I reviewed a very quirky Jenga-like game from Taiwan called Cat Tower, designed and self-published by Aza Chen, and it is one of the most asked about things on my channel, because I always had it perched back here on my shelf, and people were like, what is that cat head box that you have there? Now, IDW Games is actually reprinting it for North America. This is a very silly game about stacking cards that look like cats, so actually folded cards that you stack up and try not to knock the tower over, again, like Jenga. There's some little quirks to it, like based upon a die roll, you might have to stack them in a different way, and there's also these fatty catty tokens which can cause mass chaos. It's a very light game, it's very frivolous, but I had a surprising amount of fun with it, so do check it out on Kickstarter. Button Shy Games is bringing you their Wallet game series. This is 3 independent micro games. You have Smoke and Mirrors, Fever Chill, and North South East Quest, which has my favorite name of the bunch. Now, I don't have time to go into the details of each of these 3 games, but I'm just curious what people think about this. I always think when I see stuff like this, like that pack of gum games, the games that are so small they're designed to be look like a pack of gum. Are these actually that good? Is it just a gimmick? I feel like there's probably not a ton of design time put into each individual game, because if there was, wouldn't they be released independently? But perhaps I'm wrong. I'd like to hear other people's reactions or experiences with these types of games. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and that's the way the news goes.